Hello, art lovers and story seekers. Welcome back to the channel, where we uncover the passion and power behind the world's most iconic artworks. Today, we're diving into the vibrant, soul-stirring world of Frida Kahlo, the Mexican artist whose deeply personal paintings have captivated hearts and fetched astonishing prices at auction. Known for her raw self-portraits and vivid symbolism, Frida's work is as unforgettable as her life. So, grab a warm drink, get cozy, and let's explore the most expensive Frida Kahlo pieces ever sold, why they're so cherished, and what these record-breaking sales tell us about the art market. If you're new here, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to join the journey. Let's get started. Why Frida Kahlo's art commands such high prices? Before we unveil the priciest Kahlo works, let's talk about why her art is so valuable. Born in 1907 in Mexico City, Frida Kahlo turned pain, physical and emotional, into profound art. Her self-portraits, rooted in Mexican culture, surrealism, and raw honesty, explore identity, love, and suffering. Her limited output, she created about 200 paintings due to lifelong health struggles, makes her major works incredibly rare. Provenance is huge. Pieces tied to her husband Diego Rivera, famous collectors, or key exhibitions carry extra weight. Frida's global fame, amplified by her feminist icon status and pop culture presence, drives demand among collectors who see her as a cultural titan. Add the emotional pull of her story and the competitive buzz of auctions, and you've got prices that climb into the millions. Now, let's count down the top 5 most expensive Frida Kahlo paintings ever sold, with inflation adjustments where relevant for perspective. Number 5. Self-Portrait with Monkey, $7.2 million in 2016. Starting our list at number 5 is Self-Portrait with Monkey, which sold for $7.2 million at Sotheby's in 2016, about $8.5 million in today's dollars. Painted in 1940, this striking work shows Frida with her signature unibrow, a monkey clinging to her shoulder, and a backdrop of lush greenery. The monkey, a recurring symbol in her art, represents protection and mischief. Created during a turbulent time with Diego Rivera, it's intimate and bold. The 2016 sale was a big moment for Latin American art, with an anonymous buyer outbidding others after a spirited round. Why so valuable? It's a quintessential Frida self-portrait, blending personal and cultural symbols. Its provenance, tied to a New York collection, added prestige. This sale showed how Frida's smaller canvases can still spark fierce competition when her spirit shines through. Number 4. The Frame, $8 million in 1990. At number 4, we have The Frame, which fetched $8 million at a Paris auction in 1990, roughly $18 million today. This 1938 self-portrait is unique. Frida painted it on glass, framed in a colorful folk art style, showing her face with flowers in her hair and a serene expression. It's tiny but powerful, blending Mexican craft with surrealist vibes. Originally bought by the Louvre, it was the first work by a Mexican artist in their collection, making it historic. The 1990 sale, when it left a private collection, was a landmark, with a European buyer claiming it. Its value lies in its rarity. Frida rarely painted on glass, and its cultural weight as a museum piece. This auction signaled Frida's rising star in the global market, proving her art could rival modernist giants. Number 3. Two Nudes in the Forest, The Earth Itself, $8 million in 2016. Taking the third spot is Two Nudes in the Forest, The Earth Itself, sold for $8 million at Christie's in 2016, equivalent to about $9.5 million now. Painted in 1939, this tender work shows two nude women, one sitting, one reclining, in a lush forest washed by a monkey. It's a rare non-self-portrait, possibly reflecting Frida's bisexuality and love for nature. Gifted to Dolores Del Rio, a Mexican actress and friend, it carries personal history. The 2016 sale broke records for Frida at the time, with a Latin American collector winning after intense bidding. Why so pricey? Its intimate narrative and small scale, only 14 inches wide, make it a jewel. Its provenance, linked to Del Rio and later a U.S. collection, added allure. This painting's delicate beauty and emotional depth made it a standout, showing Frida's range beyond self-portraits. Number 2. Roots, $5.6 million in 2006. Now we're hitting the big ones. At number 2 is Roots, which soared to $5.6 million at Sotheby's in 2006, about $8.5 million in 2025 dollars. Painted in 1943, this surreal masterpiece shows Frida lying on rocky ground, vines sprouting from her body, connecting her to the earth. It's a vivid symbol of fertility and resilience, painted during her struggles with health and miscarriage. The vibrant greens and reds pop against the barren landscape, making it unforgettable. The 2006 sale shattered Frida's auction record then, with Mexican billionaire Carlos Slim reportedly buying it. Its value comes from its bold imagery and personal story. Frida's longing for connection leaps off the canvas. With a history of major exhibitions, this piece was a trophy for collectors chasing her most poetic works, cementing her market power. Number 1. Diego and I, $34.9 million in 2021. And here's the crown jewel, the most expensive Frida Kahlo ever sold. Diego and I, which fetched a staggering $34.9 million at Sotheby's in 2021. That's about $39 million today. Painted in 1949, this self-portrait is raw and haunting. Frida's face, framed by loose hair, shows tears, with a tiny portrait of Diego Rivera on her forehead, his third eye staring out. It captures her obsessive love and pain in her marriage. The 2021 sale obliterated records for Latin American art, with Asian collector Eduardo Costantini winning it after a heated bidding war. Why the massive price? Its peak Frida, intimate, emotional, and unflinching. Its rarity, as one of her last major self-portraits, and its history with a New York collector, made it a unicorn. This sale wasn't just about art, it was a cultural moment, proving Frida's universal appeal and market dominance. What these prices tell us about the art market. These soaring prices reveal Frida's unshakable place in the art world. Her work is a collector's dream, rare, emotional, and tied to a larger-than-life story. Unlike abstract artists, Frida's paintings are deeply personal, making them trophies for those who value narrative. The market's diversifying too. Buyers from Asia, Latin America, and beyond are driving demand, not just Western elites. High-profile auctions, like Diego and I's, turn Frida's pain into public drama, with Sotheby's and Christie's orchestrating blockbuster moments. But there's a catch. Some worry these sums make her art a rich person's prize, distancing it from her revolutionary roots. Still, Frida's ability to fetch tens of millions shows her voice. Fierce, Mexican, female, resonates louder than ever, keeping her market ablaze. Final thoughts and call to action. Frida Kahlo's paintings, those searing self-portraits and vivid dreams, are more than art. They're a window into a fearless soul. From the haunting Diego and I to the poetic Roots, her works command millions because they speak to the heart. These sales aren't just about cash. They're about honoring a woman who turned pain into power. What do you think? Would you bid on a Frida if you could? Or is her magic best felt in a quiet museum visit? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear them. If this dive into Frida's world moved you, give this video a big thumbs up, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more art stories. Next week, we're exploring another creative legend, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.